What's going on, guys? This is your boy John. We got my boy Can2 up in this thing. He's gonna bring us a budget Dynamist deck profile. He pretty much spent like 20 bucks on the deck. So come on, show us your deck profile.
So I played 3 Patreon, or whatever his name is. He's basically the Stratos, but the only thing that's the problem with him, he has to destroy something by battle in order to get a Dynamist added to your hand. Then we got, this is the best rank 4 in the deck. Velios, he makes all your opponent lose 100 attack and defense for each Dynamist card on the field. So you have if you have all 3 of these on the field, you get all 3 effects, and your opponent will lose 300, 300, basically 900 with just 3 on the field. Yeah. Then next, to finish off the 4s, we got 2 Anki and 2 Stegosaurus. These 2 I use for the Dynamist Howling, which I'll explain later. Next, going into the rank 5s, we have 2 Ceratops, 2 Brachiosaurus. This is a good starting play hand. You could go straight into Infinity. Say your opponent has at least the strongest monster, you could special summon him from your hand, because your opponent controls the strongest attacking monster. Then you can special summon him and then overlay into the Infinity.
Damn.
And then finishing off the rank 5s, we have 2 Stegosaurus and 3 Rex. Rex is the best one at 3 because during the battle phase, when he attacks, you could tribute summon a Dynamist during the battle phase and make a second attack and do piercing damage.
Bro.
And then for the last monster lineups, the Spicy Tech, 2 Astraga, and the 1 True King, because you could pop your water monsters that are on the field to go to the extra deck and banish 2 cards your opponent controls.
Damn. Broken.
Next we have 3 Dynamist Charge. Searches any Dynamist, and then when a Dynamist is added from the extra deck, you can add that card back to your hand. And then I play 1 Dynamist Power Load, because really you don't want to see the field spell at all, because like you just want monsters in your hand, the Pendulum monsters. And then for that draw power, we got Ignite Reload, Pot of Riches, and Mortar of Greed. Basically fixes your hand. And then with Pot of Riches, if they're in the extra deck or graveyard, you can shuffle 3 of them back and then draw 3. And then Mortar of Greed, just when you have water monsters in your hand, draw 3 again. And then just finishing up the spells is just an MST and a Eliminate Removal, just because they're all machines.
And MST negates.
MST negates. And then going into the traps, we have 3 Dynamist Howling. Howling, what I was explaining earlier is that the ones that you really just want to send the scale is Anki and Stegosaurus, because really like their effects are good, but they're not that good. They're better in the scales than they are on the field. Like only Anki is the best one, because when he's on the field, as any Dynamist monster that battles and destroys it, it gets banished instead.
Wow.
Next, I play 2 Dynamist Rush. It special summons a Dynamist from your deck, and it's gonna be unaffected by everything for that turn. The only bad problem with this is it's a hard once per turn. So if you draw 2, you might as well just set 1 and keep the other one in the hand. And then I play 2 Dimensional Prisons just for protection. Banish any monster that comes at me. It targets, but it's still good. And then like just 2 1-ofs. I just play a Mirror Force and a Call to Haunted. Call to Haunted for the Nova play. For the Nova play, so because I'll show you later. And then especially with the Infinity, because I could bring it back and take control of one of my opponent's monsters. So starting with the extra deck, I play 2 Infinity, 2 Nova. Can't go wrong with it, because if one goes away, always have a spare in there. And then with the Call of Haunted, I could just bring 1 back and target one of my opponent's monsters and take control of it. And then for 1 rank 5, I play number 19. He's only good for late game, because if I have Infinity on field, but he has like at least 1 attachment, I could detach from him instead of using his detach. So I could target, I can negate something, but detach from him instead, so he can still keep his attack. Then for the rank 4s, I play 2 Hope, one heavy armor train, 101, and a Bliss Dweller. The Bliss Dweller is good because obviously I stop graveyard effects, and then all my water monsters will gain 500 attack as long as he's on the field. And then 101, just because obviously detach 2, take control one of your monsters and put him as a detach. And then heavy armor train, if you just have under 2,000, bring him out and I can attack directly. And then with Hope during the battle phase when he attacks, I could detach and make all your monsters lose 1,000 for that whole turn.
Damn.
And then when he gets destroyed, I special summon anything from the graveyard. And then next for the links, I play 2 Mist Starboys and then 2 Cleefort. Cleefort is good because when you pendulum summon into the 2 zones, you add one of the level 5 Dynamist back into your hand. I mean, you go to the deck and add it back to your hand. Add it to your hand.
Alright.
And then Mist Starboy just for the water.
Alrighty, guys. This was my boy Can2's Dynamist deck profile. Any shout outs, Can2?
Shout out to Scoop City. And then shout out to my boy David.
That boy David.
Boy David.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Deuce.